Hello, hello, hello. Thank y'all for tuning in to Doc's Daily, where you get your daily news from your boy, Sean Blasey. If you all don't know by now, I'm going to let y'all know Marriage Bootcamp is another place for people to get on TV, act ratchet, and secure the bag. That's what Tahiry did along with Vado, but the only difference is Vado left the show with emotional distress. He bust out crying on a couple of episodes and people thought it was funny, but the truth of the matter is he's suffering from mental and physical abuse by the hands of Tahiry. I want you guys to take a close look at this because before you think this is a game, I know you came to see Vado crying his eyes out and stuff, but this isn't cool. Look what it says here. Marriage Bootcamp's Dr. Ish on Tahiry Jose's and Vado's violent behavior. So we're going to be talking about what happened between these two. How come she was so violent towards this man? How he was able to be abused in front of America, but nobody held Tahiry accountable for abusing this man and belittling this man in front of the entire nation. But if this was the other way around and he was abusive towards her, then it would be a whole nother conversation on this channel. Without further ado, I need for you guys to do me a favor and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Also hit that notification button. Don't forget to show me some love because all I ever do is show you some love. You understand me? Also, we got these Virgo t-shirts and these Virgo Rona masks. Please check them out. I promise you won't be disappointed. If you're a Virgo, this is your season. Do what you got to do for your family and friends if they're Virgos. Without further ado, let's get into this news. How you doing, Angela Cruz? Marriage Bootcamp's Dr. Ish has spoken out about the domestic violence incidents between Tahiry Jose and Vado during the show's current season. So Dr. Ish is talking at Ish about Vado, but doesn't want to talk about what's going on with Tahiry and why she's so violent. Or maybe she does want to talk about it, but most time when you have these female doctors, they really don't want to talk about what's going on and what's troubling the male in this situation. So let's take a look at this. You're going to see for yourself. Viewers were shocked when Dr. The Ish leaked a clip of Vado choking Tahiry, but when the full episode aired, Tahiry was seen assaulting Vado by throwing apples into his face, baseball style, slamming a chair against him, and verbally assaulting him. So, when they put the trailer out, they had Vado choking all on Tahiry as if he's some angry black man, as if he's being violent and she's the victim. But they couldn't edit out the fact that she was throwing apples at his head, baseball style, hit him with a chair and other different multiple forms of abuse, and this man bust out crying on TV. But in order to get people to watch the show, they first had to show him being violent towards her, not showing the fact that she's the one that instigated him to be violent like that. And by no means should a man ever put his hands on a female. That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is Vado's a grown man crying on national TV, and people make it seem like he's only doing that because he's weak and he make all the brothers look bad. But that's not the case. He was driven to do this. For you women out there watching, I love you, I got your back, but I gotta call it how I see it, baby. Look at this here. Dr. Ish said the first rule in domestic violence situations is to secure the premises. No, it's not. No, it's not. The first rule isn't to secure the premises. The first rule is to secure the bag on national television. And by seeing that brother suffering and going through that mental abuse like that, they definitely secured the bag. Tahiry isn't new to this. She was on Love and Hip Hop, a couple of other reality shows, and she really put her foot down on this one by putting her foot in his ass. And this man has been abused, and he deserves a mental stability check. Tahiry, if you're listening, you didn't have to hit him. You didn't have to throw the apples. You didn't have to make that man cry in front of everybody. It wasn't funny, it wasn't cute, and it definitely wasn't cool. Let me finish this thing out before I get too emotional. Vado, don't worry, bruh. I got your back. She said you gotta secure the premises. You make it a safe place. That means whoever is the aggressor in that moment has to be removed. Non-negotiable, that's the rule. That's the medical rule. That's the legal rule. After that happens, and whoever's going to stay in the house When's the right time to address their part? So that's the big question, he explained. Look, man, he want Vado to stay in the house and kick Tahiry out. But from what I saw, he was sitting up in the house crying. And Tahiry was sitting over there laughing. And America was laughing. And I don't think it was funny. Because every time a man is going through something and there's a woman that's causing him the pain, it's okay. But if it was the other way around and he threw some apples at her head, baseball style, he would be in prison right now. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. There's double standards going on here. She can cry those crocodile tears with that dry ass skin. She might as well be a rattlesnake. I'm not done with this news. Look at here. Tahiry was wrong for yelling and screaming in his face. Absolutely. Was Tahiry wrong for pushing that chair on him? Absolutely. Was she wrong for throwing those apples at him like she was a pitcher for the Yankees? Absolutely. But when is the right time to talk to her about it? Look, ain't no talking. You want to be big and bad? You want to put your hands on man? You rough stuff now. That's why he yanked her ass up. Now, I don't condone it. If it was me, I wouldn't have touched her. I probably would have just left, grabbed my keys, got up out of there, and never came back. But Vado snapped a little bit. He choked her out. He yanked her and ganked her up and snapped. And then he cried. So, all that masculine energy he was putting out there, then he busted out and started drooling all on TV. And she called him broke and fat and funky and stank. He didn't say nothing about her funky butt. He didn't poke no pun at her big spongy booty that she bought, still got the receipt dangling from between her cheeks. Vado could have went in, but he didn't do that. He stood his ground. He cried, I know. I'm not proud of it, but you can clearly see that he was under distress. He's talking about when is the right time to talk to her about it, right then and there. If a woman is in the midst of getting her face punched in, is that the time to go up and say, hey, you know what, darling? The reason he's hitting you is because you said that thing about his mama, and you shouldn't have said that. So you just gotta let it play out. No, absolutely not the right time. So in the aftermath of it, you address it quick enough so that she can make the connection. What, with his head in the apples? What you talking about? She make the connection with his face in a chair? What do you mean you gotta wait it out so she can make the connection? She threw about 15 apples at his head. Oh, and they all connected. But just because she's a woman, you want him to sit there and take the abuse and cry on national TV and make us all look bad, I disagree. I don't like this. I don't like it at all. And y'all gonna have to let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section, because this is very pissing me off. It is very pissing me off, and I don't like it. Vado, if you're listening, I got your back, bro. I know what you're going through. I've been there. She whooped my ass, yeah. A couple of stitches. Called the police. They laughed in my face, hung up the phone, What am I supposed to do? It's pretty rough out here. He said, hey, you know what? I was wrong, and I was very provocative in what I did, and this is the part I played in the cycle of violence. Ain't no woman gonna say that to him. Ain't nobody about to fess up and own up and take responsibility for the ratchetness. They get too much love, too much credit. It's like being a gangbanger. Other women see you out there beating up on a man, they gonna big you up. That's right, girl. Do your thing. Beat his ass, Tahiry. Shoot another apple. And while Vado's sitting over there, ain't got no friend in the world. I'm your friend, buddy. I'm riding for you, Vado. Forget Tahiry. She sure is fine, though. I'll let her hit me with something, but not no apples. She got that apple, all right. Good God Almighty, that girl's been blessed. Yeah? Yeah, I'll let you hit if you let me hit. That's real talk. But for you ladies out there, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, and make sure you show me some love, mama. Because I do this for you. I don't do this for the guys out there. Screw them. I don't care about them, you dirty bastards. I do this for you beautiful women out there. I want you to know that I love you, okay? Don't forget that. I need you. Do me a favor, baby. Hit the like button. And for you guys out there listening, hit that Cash App. You know, $ Sean Blaze Docs. You want to be a baller, shot caller, brawler. You be dipping in the bins with the spoiler. Hit that Cash App for me, man. But for you ladies out there, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. You know I love you. You know that, right? Okay? You're going to do it for me? You're going to do it? Okay, do it. Oh, you did it. I see. There's a couple of girls that did it. Oh, my God. They hit the like button. Oh, shit. Huh. Oh, man, this is cool. Hey, let me get out of here real quick. Hey, thank y'all for tuning in to Docs Daily, where you get your daily news from your boy, Sean Blazy. Yeah, it's time to hit the road. Out the door. Time to go. All day and no play like Beyonce. Let's get out of here, man.